Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
Great location for our website on your screen, mountaintolake.com.
And we have a great location in Uptown Rocky Mount, 195 South Main Street. We'd love for you to stop by and see us. 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. There is someone there all the time. Mm-hmm. And then if that doesn't work for you, we will meet you when it does convenient for you, whether it's at our office, after hours, during hours, or we'll come meet you wherever we need to. If you're interested in buying or selling property, let us know. Be glad to help you.
Certainly, we have a good time, and we do get serious sometimes, and we'd love to work with you. Right now, we certainly have a lower inventory, and we'd love to just meet with you. And there's just a couple of things that I think that, and maybe right now, why don't we just take a few moments, and as a seller, what does it mean to have a survey? Whether it's a half-acre property or it's 200 acres. Is a survey important?
Well, when I think, I'll let Bob answer the importance of it, but when you said what is a survey, I think about it as a clear description of the property you own. And I say that from the standpoint of you look at it on a piece of paper and it gives you a clear understanding of it. This is, if you have a half acre, this is the half acre, here's the meets, bounds, whatever technical term you want to use, here it is. If you got 200 acres, here it is. It lays it out and it's very clear in understanding, hey, this is what it is. It might show any sort of easements or any particular, what's the word I'm looking for, Bob? Anything that maybe involves that property that's specific to that property usually is listed on the survey.
Okay. So if my driveway is outside the boundaries of that survey, I might have a problem?
Yes, especially if it's paved.
Okay.
It would be a problem.
Okay, maybe.
So Bob, why is it important?
Well, I'm a big fan of surveys. I think it's very, very reasonable for the buyer to know where the property lines are. Mm-hmm. One of the nicest things I've found out in real estate in 17 years is most people are extremely reasonable, the vast majority, buyers and sellers, but sometimes people don't know where the lines are. It's not that they're trying to misrepresent, they just don't know. So I think it's more than reasonable for the buyer to want to know. We have a great GIS system in the county, which we say stands for Get It Surveyed.
Yeah, GIS.
But it's a great tool that shows you, the approximate boundaries, and open versus wooded land, creeks, and it's a great tool, but it's not very accurate, precise, like Steve's referring to. Mm-hmm. So again, I just think it really helps. It's an objective way to know where the property lines are. If you do have an encroachment, you know it ahead of time, not before the closing. And as you mentioned, sometimes there's other right-of-ways or other things that, especially on a large acreage tract that doesn't have road frontage, it's critical to see what is the right-of-way into the property. If there's a road into the property, what other owners can use it? If it's 100 acres and Steve has the right to come across my land to get to his 100 acres, the other people have the right to additionally use that entrance into the property. So I just think it's a great thing to have, just to say the least. I'm a big fan of them. Not everyone has a survey. I guess technically you don't have to have one, but I think it's very important. And again, it's reasonable for the buyer to know where the lines are.
Sure.
So if I think I have a survey, could you find it for me in the courthouse?
Well, we look all the time for surveys that, yes,
If there is
and we can rely on county records, so year built, square footage. Every time we look at properties, we pay a fee thanks to Betty, and we can log into the clerk's deed book and plat machine, and we find that plat. That's public information we can share. If I have a survey of my home, which I do from 1993, nothing has changed, but potentially something has been sold off that property, or like a lawyer, you could take that survey to see if anything has happened with that in a title search since that survey was done. But I always try to find a plat, but there's a disclaimer. This is just based on county records, and potentially something might have changed. Mm-hmm. But it's just real important to have that. If you don't, the thing about it is if you don't have one, surveyors are very backed up. It may take a while to get one, but you can never be, we always talk about buyers being proactive and having their financing in order, and knowing how to fill out purchase agreements and knowing what to expect. But this is something a seller can do to be proactive so that when people show up, they know where the lines are. Then, one of the main reasons you list property so other agents can show it and sell it. We agree to cooperate and compensate other agents. And, I always tell people, I hope I'm fortunate to sell your property, but of course somebody else could. And it's, I know where your lines are, what you've told me, but if we have a survey and it's on the ground, then you're just helping other agents show up, never seen the property in life, know where the lines are. So it's a great thing to have, and it's critical, I think, also, if you do get a survey, time flies, at least once a year, go out there and refresh or remark your lines, just so that, the pen, know where the pins are.
And that really helps, Bob, when you think about removing any sort of questions, the ambiguity, if you will, or is the little haze that might be sitting around that property. If you've got a good survey and you've got those property lines marked,
well, you're being real proactive, because
Yeah.
potentially there could be a property line agreement, a boundary line agreement. Occasionally have two surveys that conflict, and so you have to resolve that line. And so, you don't, as a seller, you don't want to be right at the 11th hour ready to close and something come up like that.
Yeah. No.
But if you get one, keep it marked. Time flies, go out there at least once a year and remark the lines, keep it fresh, and when you go to sell your property, you're not resurveying it because you can't find the pin that you're running with your lawnmower. You cut your blade about 6 times and realize you're cutting with half a blade. Not that anybody would do that.
I was thinking, Bob, you may be talking personal experience there, maybe.
That's a good topic, Steve, that you wanted to talk about.
It's just from a real estate perspective, it's something that I know we talk about surveys and land a lot on occasion on this show, but it's just something that we need to, it's a good topic to continue to share.
Well, and we're very grateful that our agents at Mountain to Lake are able to look at a survey and analyze and convey to your clients what's going on.
And what happens a lot of time, especially with land sales, is pretend the seller wanted to obtain a survey. Well, maybe the buyer's going to insist on one. Well, I mean, have that up front. You position yourself for a sale. Something may come up in that survey that needs to be resolved. The buyer walks away. You're just kicking the can down the road.
Yep. Well, we have several properties to show you during this show. Some have acreage, some do not. Some probably have a survey. Hopefully a lot of them do. But you were trying to let us know a little bit more about this property, and we got short of time last week. So let's start with this one.
Well, we're going to start with this property here on Franklin Road. It's a very unique property. If you're on, this is actually in the edge of Roanoke County. But if you were to leave Rocky Mount or Boone's Mill and heading north on 220, as soon as you cross the Franklin County, Roanoke County line, this property is located right there on your left. It's 11.19 acres. This house is nestled back off the road. It's a really nice location if you're commuting back and forth to Roanoke. It's a great spot just right outside the county. You're not far from the Walmart there in Clearbrook and those amenities that come with Roanoke County. And then, if you're headed back to Boone's Mill and you're interested in Hammer and Forge or Chaos, you certainly got those options there. And even Holly Joe's Creekside Grill right there in Boone's Mill. You could be eating a burger in less than 5 minutes there. But this is a great location, 11.19 acres. There is, Betty, a survey for this property. Okay. All right. It is available if you're interested. Home has lots and lots of features here. California redwood walls, wood peg flooring. There's beams in every room, crab orchard, valley stone flooring in the kitchen, which is really unique. 2 separate staircases. You've got the entry-level master suite, built-in dressers. Did I mention California redwood walls? Yeah. I really like that. So we'll just jump right in here and take a look. But you see those beams that you see there? Here's a large family room. I'll get a step in here to the dining area, but there is that crab orchard valley stone flooring. Very, very unique, just one of a kind. Here's the shot of the kitchen area, tons of storage there, lots of room to if you're maybe getting after a meal. We just recently, I prepared my first HelloFresh meal, Bob.
What type of meal?
HelloFresh. It's fresh. And all the ingredients, it's the exact ingredients. It's not none of this, you have to kind of guesstimate. They've got it already sorted out for you. First time I've ever done it, but this would be a great spot right here to prepare that meal. Plenty of room, lots of ways, lots of storage to put things in. Here's a shot of the living room. Jump into the master bedroom on the entry level. There you see to your right, there's those built-in bookshelves. Here's the master bath on the entry level. You do have an office on the entry level. We step upstairs. There's the bedroom number 2. But again, look at that.
It's very nice. I like that a
California
lot.
redwood. You got to appreciate that. There's a bathroom number 2. There's 4 bedrooms and 4 full baths here with this property. A little over 3,000 square feet. But it's just a very unique spot. Here's a master bedroom upstairs. Has its own fireplace in there, and then check out this master bath. Tile galore everywhere. It is just a unique spot. I mentioned it's 11.19 acres here with the property. A nice deck here. And you got, of course, a screened-in porch underneath that we'll show you here. Great spot. And I actually showing this property the other day. There was a couple of deer in the front yard, Bob. So you could be out there. I could see, you're a wildlife enthusiast out there with your binoculars checking those deer out. I think we've seen a commercial with you doing that. But this is Franklin Road in Boone's Mill.
Probably has pretty good views up Cahays, is that right?
Decent views, seasonal views.
Yeah, that's a great location. Speaking of good locations, convenient to Philpott Lake is this home on Briar Ridge Road. It's the one-owner brick home. Also, there's an adjacent lot with it that lays very well, with good road frontage. Both lots back up to a creek, total 2.75 acres. This home features 1,100 square feet on the entry level, full basement, carport attached and a deck. There's laminate and wood floors, nice sized kitchen, 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath on the entry level. Lower level's unfinished. Again, there's a half bath in the lower level. If you need more square footage, you could certainly finish the lower level. You see the heat pump on the back that was replaced in 2014. The roof is about 10 years old. You see this deck. This is the lot to the right, which does have a septic system separate from the home. So in my opinion is a lot on a state road, unzoned area account, the septic should be worth in the neighborhood of $15,000 to $20,000. I would think that's reasonable. So that adds to it. Plus you have a brick home. Or if buyers would look at some other properties they're selling for, I would think a brick home with an adjacent lot, this is certainly a reasonable price. Again, very convenient to Philpott Lake, approximately 10 miles south of Rocky Mount on 220. Take a right on the Henry Road, take your first right on Robin Ridge, and a short distance should be at Briar Ridge for this home of 2 lots on the right.
So we're gonna come back from down in the Henry area. We're gonna come back north a little ways. This is Algoma Road with a Boone's Mill address. It actually sits between Boone's Mill and Callaway. I'm very familiar with where this home is at, and I was surprised it had a Boone's Mill address, but it does. I would have thought it had been Callaway, but if Algoma Road, you're not familiar with where that is, from Roanoke, come 220 south to Boone's Mill, turn right on Bethlehem, and then right on Callaway, and then right on Algoma. This property is up there on your left, and this actually sits at the end of the driveway. Very unique home, 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths. You see the attached garage here. We've got a really nice storage building, shop outside, a 33 by 30 that I'll show you in just a minute. Total square footage here is just under 4,000 square feet. All right, so we'll step inside. A really nice foyer as you step in. Wonderful living room, wonderful views. You can see a little bit of that out the window here. Got several shots of that to show you, but just a really, really unique property here on Algoma Road, 18.6 acres. I step in here to the dining room area. You see, you got a really nice kitchen, tons of storage, Miss Betty, tons of storage here in this kitchen. Nice family room area, but this gets another shot of the kitchen, excuse me. And come back around here to the family room. There you go. See those windows? We are taking in those views, guys. This is a great property. Huge master bedroom. Got a fireplace. One of my, that's one of my goals in my life is I hope to have a master bedroom one day that has a fireplace. I don't know that it'll ever happen, but a guy can dream, right, Bob?
I think you can pull it off.
Another shot of the master bedroom from the other side. Here's the master bath. There's that hot tub, Bob. We'll get a shot of you in there with that. Nothing but bubbles up to your neck. Another bedroom here on the entry level. A laundry room. The laundry room here on the entry level. Plenty of room to get those sheets folded and a spot to do a little ironing if you needed that. There's a bathroom. I'm going to step upstairs to the upper level. Bedroom here. I mentioned it's 5 bedrooms and 4 full baths. But, just tons of space here in this property. Another shot of another bedroom upstairs. That's upper level. We step downstairs. Here we are. Things decorated out downstairs. A nice little kitchenette down here. Bathroom. Look at that view on the left of that house. This is just a very unique spot. I mentioned that shop building, 33 by 30. It's got a spot here for a 1-car. You got the garage there, storage here in the back for a tractor, or I don't know, you probably get an RV in there, Bob.
I don't think I could. One would fit, but I don't think I personally could put one in there.
I bet you could.
You can do it, Bob. You can do it. You just got to get the RV. Okay.
We'll practice.
But again, this shop building is, it's a dream as from the standpoint of your.
It is a nice feature. I'd like to have that building.
Yeah, shade tree.
Very nice.
Shade tree mechanic, man, you'd have a big time there.
Man cave.
Yeah. I mentioned 18.6 acres. So here's a kind of an aerial view of the property. Gorgeous part of the county here, Franklin County. Tons of views. You just got all kinds of things to take in here on Algoma Road in Boone's Mill.
We'll head to Turtleback. And on Turtleback Path Road, that has a Hardy address, and that's off of 116 on Jubilee Highway. You're at the top of Windygap Mountain, and this is Windygap Mountain Village. If you're looking for some beautiful seasonal views, that would definitely be the home for it. You also, this time of year, with the beautiful fall foliage that we have all around us, it's gorgeous around this home. There's also the privacy, also the convenience. So we're about 15 minutes to Roanoke. So this is a 3-bedroom, 3 full baths, a half bath home. It has a full walkout basement that I'll show you in just a little while. But you see the 2-car attached garage from this picture. As we go inside, of course, the great room has the cathedral ceilings. It has a massive stone fireplace as well. I love the kitchen with the solid surface countertops. The sinks are deep. You've got that oak butcher block island. You have a formal dining room. You have a main level bedroom that has an adjoining bath. And on the upper level, of course, you have 2 bedrooms that, 2-bedroom suites actually, that have their own bathrooms. So that's extra special. And on the lower level, you have rooms that if you want to use as an exercise area, this could be an office. It could be a bedroom perhaps. Of course, there's no windows there. The current owners have an office in that lower level. You have a full bathroom as well. Your laundry area is on that lower level. Look at the wonderful deck that you have on the entry level, and that provides dry space for a patio on the lower level, as well as another garage on that lower level. So as we're looking at a closer look at the deck, but look at the yard. And again, sometimes you think of this area at Turtleback Path being kind of a cliff area. You wouldn't have much of a backyard, but from this picture you can see that this acreage is very usable acreage for any of your outdoor activities. So this property again is located on Turtleback Path Road in the Windygap Mountain Village.
Next we'll travel to Chestnut Creek Drive for this nice home built in 2001. And Chestnut Creek Drive is in Westlake. Hardy address, all the amenities of Westlake, coming from Rocky Mount 122, left at the light on Moorwood to left on Chestnut Creek Drive. This home on the 14th fairway of the golf course. Paved drive, one-car garage, 1,864 square feet on the entry level. And you come inside, hopefully you'll notice the nice foyer and wood floors that we have in this home. Nice open floor plan with cathedral ceiling and gas log fireplace. A good sized dining area. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths on the entry level with almost 1,900 square feet. Lots of good windows to take advantage of the views of the golf course. Home shows very well. There's also 1,400 square feet on the lower level where you'll find the 4th bedroom and the 3rd full bath. Nice recessed lighting. Good view of the back of the home. There's a nice deck and patio, and some of the important features of the home in addition to the great location of the spacious master suite with the walk-in closet. There's French doors there lead out to that deck. Again, Chestnut Creek Drive, very, very close to Westlake, borders the golf course. Be glad to give you more details for this home.
It's kind of interesting that we go from Chestnut Creek Drive to Chestnut Tree Road. And of course this property, as we share with you numerous times, we represent sellers and buyers in Franklin County and beyond. And this home happens to be in Henry County, and it's in a subdivision that we know of as Chestnut Meadows. This is a very spacious home. It includes 2,052 square feet of one-level living, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Of course, it is a crawl space, but all the rooms are very spacious. You're situated on a little over an acre, and from if you use the carport, sitting under the carport or on your back porch, I'll show you a picture of the screen back porch in a little while, but you have beautiful views of the mountains from this home. And again, in our location in Virginia, we have beautiful mountain views with the fall foliage right now, and in the winter you might see some snow every now and then. And of course in the springtime you can enjoy the beautiful blooms, and in the summer the luscious green from the mountains. But it's great views. As you go inside the home, of course, you from the front door you go straight into the living room, and you'll notice the openness into your dining area, into this very spacious kitchen. I'll not make a remark anymore. Well, yes I will, because I love the storage. I can't help it. So you have an island, but lots of nice workspace in this kitchen. You have the dining area that's just off of the kitchen area, as you see here, and the family room, very spacious, gas log fireplace. And your primary bedroom, of course, is just off of that area of your family room. You have a 2-bowl vanity in your very spacious bathroom. And this area off of that bedroom, of course, she's using it as her hobby area. She's a seamstress, but you could turn this into a den, a library, or exercise area, whatever you'd like to use it for. But you also, as I said in the beginning, there are 4 bedrooms. This bedroom is used as an office area right now, but you also have a very nice sized laundry area and storage area. That's as you go out towards that carport area, you have the covered back porch that you can see from that picture, and of course your storage buildings do convey a nice flat backyard. At one time they had a pool. It still have your hookups so that if somebody wanted to add a pool to the yard, they certainly could do so. Located Chestnut Tree Road, and that's what the Martinsville address.
So from Chestnut Tree in Martinsville, we're going to head back towards Rocky Mount, and this is Highview Terrace in Rocky Mount. It's a nice brick ranch home on a double lot, so you got almost an acre here. 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a little over 2,300 total square feet. You see, little carport here for us to pull in. We'll step inside to see the dining area and the living room that you got here. There's a kitchen, plenty of storage here with that. Nice family room that you'll see here. Bedroom, I mentioned this is 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths. A couple of shots of the bedrooms here. There's a shot of the bathroom. There's bedroom number 3. Backside of the home, this is mentioned almost an acre lot, or 2 lots, excuse me, but a little more. And when you talk about in town having a full acre there, that's a little bit unusual. But plenty of room here, space out the back. Off the back, you've got a place to have a garden potentially, maybe grow a few herbs. Bob, I know you're looking into that. Again, there's another shot of that backyard. But it's a really nice, unique property here on Highview Terrace with the Rocky Mount address.
Next we'll travel to Creighton Drive. That's a Rocky Mount address. It's kind of the Boones Mill and Callaway area. It's off the Callaway Road and Antioch Road. Not far at all from the Callaway Road. There are deed restrictions, surveys, and soil tests available. But as you turn into this nice subdivision, it's the first 2 lots on the left. Lot 1 is 1.7 plus acres. Lot 2 is 1 acre, and they're combined as a 2.71 acre listing as well. But they lay well. There's some really nice homes in this area. Great location. Get to Rocky Mount a couple different ways. Very convenient to Boone's Mill. Creighton Drive, again, lot 1, 1.71 acres, lot 2, 1 acre, and they're adjacent. You can certainly purchase them both. Good fall pictures for these. You can see not far away on Hopkins Road is another lot.
We're not going to go too far away there. Stay in Rocky Mount. This is a Hopkins Road listing. It's a 2.17 acres here, but a great spot for you. I mean, you can see the views that you have here from that standpoint, lots of trees, so forth. We've got, moving from Hopkins, we'll head to Doe Run Road. Here's another 2.3 acre lot listing. It actually comes together in a really unique spot. Tons of nice views here from this property on Doe Run Road with a Rocky Mount address.
On North Main Street, 3.81 acres is available. In addition to the 3.81 acres, there is a 50-foot right-of-way into this property on the adjacent parcel. So you can put your driveway there if you like. We do have a survey. It's in the town limits of Rocky Mount. Good size acreage tract in Rocky Mount.
And we'll jump here, maybe wrap up with this 96-acre tract, almost 97 acres here on Taylor's Road in Boone's Mill, not far from Boone's Mill Elementary. Tons of recreation here, about 30 acres cleared. The remainder is in trees. We're going to let that wrap things up today. Thank you all for joining us today on the Mountain to Lake Showcase.